Do you think that Yang Gang should try and reach Bernie Bros or abandon that demographic? What do you think about
Interesting.
that?
I think that actually, okay, so here's what I think. I think that we should be open to them, but do I think that we are kind of wasting our time getting into like arguments with them and discussions with them online as opposed to just trying to spread his name recognition to people who aren't as familiar with him? Yes, like I think that that is not necessarily the best way to use our time as a group. I think that we could better use our time spreading the whole Yang message to people who do not know about him, because the Bernie Bros who are attacking Andrew Yang, or Bernie Bros, sorry, burners. That's like really offensive to say Bernie Bros, but burners who are attacking Andrew Yang, like they're probably not going to be the highest conversion. We're not going to see the highest conversion rate there than we would with people who don't know about him.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I was looking at some data from the 538 blog, and they have this amazing chart which shows. Actually, let me just see if I can share my screen briefly, and I will show you guys some cool data.
I love your data. I love you bringing up the data.
Can you see my screen now?
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so on the left-hand side, it's each person's supporters, and then on the columns represent who else those supporters are considering. So for Biden, you see 47% of Biden supporters are also considering Warren.
Interesting.
So then you ask yourself, okay, well, who are we getting consideration from for Yang? Castro is 29%.
That is interesting.
Klobuchar, 22%.
Yeah.
And then Booker, 19. So personally, and then if you say, so Sanders was a question, only 16% of Sanders voters are considering Yang. So I would probably go after the Castro, Booker, Klobuchar crowd.
Interesting. That is such a cool. Wait, hold on. Keep that up. I just want to look at that for a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah, Castro, Klobuchar, the one who was like kind of laughing at him.
Yeah, although I think it was Harris's. Apparently, some people are saying no, it was Harris's mic. That was
actually. So I heard from someone who's there that it was actually both of them.
Oh God.
And that Buttigieg rolled his eyes.
Yeah, it's like. It's so sad because the UBI is such a really elegant and intellectually sophisticated proposal that is backed by, PhD economists and people who've really thought about these problems a long time. But it's being positioned as this kind of like gimmick and kind of like bribe. And I think the challenge is it's hard to explain UBI like in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yep. Very true.
But at any rate, Castro, I would go after the Castro people. And I think they're going to need to look for a new horse anyway.
Right? Yes, they are.
So, I mean, if you think, Castro, he kind of came across a little bit like a little bit of a jerk, right? With Biden. I mean, I get where he was going, but he
went too far. Here's the thing, like I don't know why I feel sensitive about criticizing people's age, but I do. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, if I were that age, and someone was like telling me that I couldn't run a country because I'm over a certain age, that would be kind of sad because, you might still have all of your cognition. But yeah, so when Castro was like, he was like, what, you just forgot what you said like 20 seconds ago? You just forgot? I mean, you said the exact opposite 20 seconds ago. Like it came off like he was really bullying him.
Yeah.
And I really didn't like it because it felt like he wasn't just attacking he was like, I don't know, bullying him.
It was personal.
And
he also he also looked like he was enjoying it a little too much. Like he was kind of,
yes,
smiling as he was saying it, like mocking. And it's like, hey, I don't love Biden. Yeah. This dude has been through a lot of stuff. He's sacrificed a lot for the country. You can make your point without diminishing the person
totally.
kind of personally and making it kind of dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but That means if Castro's, I think he'll probably stay in for a little longer to try and regain his reputation, but then eventually he'll have to go, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And his supporters, maybe they join the Yang Gang. So maybe we should make some content welcoming Castro supporters.
Interesting. Yeah.
And acknowledging why they like Castro and how we also like a lot of things about Castro. And there are some similarities with Yang. And Yang, you also get these other things that are really cool.
Yes.
So, and then for Klobuchar supporters, I wouldn't be surprised if they went to Biden, but we'll see.